Find this shit again. Right, it says we're live. Saturday night fun, right? Save the playlist. Live stream. Done. Click end it. Can we hear? We can indeed. So it's back on and working again. And at the moment, we'll see how this goes. Round 2. Ding ding. It should be safe this time for us anyway. Create room. It has saved them. We'll create that. ERT, he's fast in a race and he's also fast getting into lobbies. Gets himself first place into the lobby with Jamie in second place. Who's gonna get the final bottle of bubbly? There's only one left here to be handed out. It's a non-alcoholic, highly priced race, and it's Harry. Harry gets the final bottle of bubbly, and who is the disappointed guy hobbling in fourth, the worst place that there is possible. Who wants to be fourth? I'd racket a top 5. Oh my goodness, is fourth place becoming so embarrassing, humiliating that we're not going to get any more? No, Mr. Buddhist, there we go. I don't think we've seen Mr. Buddhist before. He gets the worst position into the room of a lot. Fourth, into the office, please, sir. Give us a squint at you while he's coming in. He's an EB, 31%. New guy, looks like he's a newcomer. Nice to meet you, sir. 12 libraries. Any of them uploaded? No, perhaps doesn't even know how to upload stuff at the moment. We still don't know that. We are back. Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I've been meaning to move my wee picture from that side of the screen over to this side of the screen. I don't do that because I use all my traction control and fuel and stuff over at this side of the screen. But I was thinking to myself, it's because I can see through it. It's just because the writing's very small. If I was to move that over there, it still might be really easy to see my fuel and really easy to see my traction control, so it might not affect me with the radar. The radar might be the only bit that might be annoying, but if you can still see through me clearly and see the radar, I think I'll end up moving that over to this corner, and it'll help me out with the chat, because someone says hello and then 20 minutes later the comment moves above that handsome fella in the corner, and then I realise, someone said hello. Mr. Sheep in the house as well. Some new guys we don't know. Mr. Sheep, attention please, attention please. Good, Mr. Sheep. I'm going to the manager's office. 25% DB. Another new guy, fresh face, looks like it. 9 libraries, none will be uploaded. Nope. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sheep. Polydome 23, into the office. Where is all these new guys coming from? Just 2 libraries, none uploaded. Mr. Sand, into the office. 12 libraries, none of them will be uploaded either. He's a BS, 36 cars, 100%. Looks like a first account. No libraries uploaded for us. Let's see, into the office. 11 liveries at DC, 100%. No liveries. Oh dear. Perhaps they've heard. Perhaps a word is getting about this Scottie fella who's running about stealing liveries. Keep an eye out for him. You hear? Floating on the wind. Watch out. He's about all the time. Stole 14 of my best liveries inside 10 minutes. He just had them all. Kim Jong, your mom. Very good, very impressive name. I think we've heard that before. Kim Jong, your mom. Love it. Loving that name. Into the apples, please, sir. 40 liveries. Could we get anything here? Has he uploaded? He's uploaded 5 of those liveries. Anything as special as the name that he made up? No. The name is the best bit about this guy for me. Pleasure meeting you, but just because of that name. And Thomas. Hello, Thomas. I believe you are French. Je m'appelle Stéphane. Zoom zoom. No boom boom, just zoom zoom. No libraries uploaded. Right, we'll get ourselves ticked in. Oh, we'll have to pick a car first, won't we? Haha, we didn't pick the other libraries, but that's alright, that's still a badass library. If we need to reboot the room at any point, we'll try and remember to change that library again. Over on the one with our name spliced, but this is a badass library as well. I love this one. I think it looks okay. Okay, we'll throw out the thanks and we'll get one started. Thanks for... stop it, Steven. Every stream without fail, sir. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And we'll get one started before anyone else joins, so there's no guilty feelings. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. He starts this race with no guilty feelings whatsoever. Zed Boots, hello sir. There's been quite a few new guys on the stream tonight. Thank you very much. Stefan, what wheel you got? A G29, sir. A lot of fun. I would imagine any wheel is a lot of fun. Because before I had this, I was playing on the PlayStation 3 with the original force feedback wheel. And my goodness, I played it until I played it every day until my PlayStation broke, and that's when I had to make the decision that there's not. I do have the false start on. I thought it was none other way it started there, but when my PlayStation 3 broke, that's when I made the decision. Right, my PlayStation 4 is upstairs, and but don't use it for nothing, only Netflix. So my PlayStation 3 that broke on me, the thing that broke on it, it stopped reading the PlayStation discs. So I have it in the bedroom now. I can still watch my Netflix and stuff with it up in the bedroom. And I brought my PlayStation 4 down here, and that's when I was like, okay, let's start finding out what the new Gran Turismo game is like. And then I started watching stuff on YouTube and stuff, and I was like, oh here, that looks like, as they would say, the dog's bollocks. Excuse me if you're offended easily, but yeah, straight away I went on and found out how much the wheels were, got myself one ordered the games, and started building as soon as the wheel came. Went out and spent 20 quid on 2 lengths, £9 something each they are, for a length, a 16-foot length of 2x4, well, a couple of boxes of screws, and just started making myself a wee homemade thing. It did take me it took me about 2 or 3 days to pick up a car seat. I just looked for a car seat, and there was loads of car seats, like, and all. It would have been actually a lot more comfortable, but wouldn't have looked as good. Like I could have got a car seat out of a Range Rover, which, oh, Range Rovers are comfortable. That would have been a lovely big comfortable seat. As Harry takes advantage of the waffle and throws one up the inside of us. But yeah, we passed up a lot of other seats that would have been really comfortable because they were cloth. Because I like having a wee drink. I'm sure at some point in my career there'll be a spillage, so we didn't really want a cloth one. We would have preferred a wee leather one. And luckily enough, on the second or third day of me looking, I seen these an hour away from me. Went down the road, and 25 quid. And when I turned up there was two seats. There was a driver's seat, this one here, that looked very worn. They weren't even kept in the garage, they were outside in an entry, and it looked really, really rough and worn. But when I looked at them properly, I noticed that the driver's seat had a lot more buttons on it and could move a lot more different positions than what the passenger seat, which looked brand new, had. The passenger seat could only move forwards and backwards, and that's it. So I took the driver's seat, and I've got all kinds of wee buttons here to lift it up and down, and I'm loving it, mate. I've been having a shitload of fun. It's a badass game for sure. We had a steering wheel years and years ago for Formula 1 games and stuff, but we never used it because we didn't have a setup like this. We had it, and then it's a hassle to take it out and set it up and put it in, so you just never use it. Right, lap 3 and 9. Let's apply a bit of focus for a couple of laps because we're 10 seconds off the lead. Who is it? Jamie's up in second. Go ahead, Jamie. Oh, he parked himself on the apex. Sorry, sir. Sorry. First go in this car on this track as well. She's a bit of a back end on her, this one. Around that wee corner. Oh, we're bailing out. Yeah, we're not going to annoy anybody because we're not driving queues. Top 5, keep your brain occupied. Oh, there we go. Up in front of you. There's your pit party. That wee corner there that we just came around, that's the trickiest one with the cars that have a loose back end. Mr. Boot spent way too much on it, wheel. I got mine for not bad. I didn't think it was a bad deal now. I've had it for £160, I think it was, and that was including the weak gear shifter. Although I wouldn't recommend getting the gear shifter for, you don't get to use it unless you're just having a bit of fun. Like, I'm glad I have it in a way, but I'm thinking if I do get a laptop and I end up having to move my whole setup out a bit, I'm just going to do away with it. I don't think I need it. It's an extra that is not used. It may well be good if I ever get into any other games, but not for this game. It's redundant basically in this game for myself, especially from they changed the thing where when you use it, it used to be slightly quicker when you used it, but still very risky to use it. You had to be really good at it, not to miss any gears, and time them just right in order to be slightly quicker. But they changed that there now. There must have been complaints or something about that, and they've changed that now, so there's no difference. And we actually seen on Good Friday, was it? Not long ago there, on Amazon, we got a beep on our phone that was an advert from Amazon saying that get yourself a G29 for £120, and if I had an extra £120, I'd have got that shit for sure, just to make me feel comfortable and at ease, that if I have a breakage, then I can still play. No, stop like that. What is it? Yeah? Here. Yeah, 141s, let's see if we can get into 141s. I'll make sure we're into 139, 140s like whenever we're in a Mercedes. And we're getting into 140 with a Beetle as well. It is what it is, says Mr. Rod. Hello Rod, mate. Nice to see you. I'll catch up on the YouTube chat after this, mate, in case I missed anything. As I say, I'm on my wee telephone here, no laptop or nothing. can't stop going up there. We'll have to leave that in 5th next time. See what happens with it. Yeah, I'm liking it. Be careful with the back end of it. That Ben came in. Hello Ben, mate. He has a very alright, we'll check out that library. Nah, get yourself on track. I'm missing shit again, haven't I? John Doe is oh my goodness, John. Right, very good name, mate. You're Kim Jong, your mum. Nico still torturing me for more spa in the rain. He's looking at our replay. Only he wants to go from last to first. Not tonight, Nico. Sometime, but we'll do that for you sometime. Sometime where we feel there's a bit of competition in the room for you and it's not going to be easy. And then we'll put the spectator on you until you crash and rage quit, and then we'll maybe share that stuff about you. Huh? 14, plenty in. Hello gentlemen. Right, track vote. Where are we going? Adam, hello mate. Apologies, I'm fucking slow, am I? You were saying at the end of your last stream, your stream through PS4 were Super GT. and key streams through a PC, yeah, so they can switch games midstream, right? So the PlayStation is the reason then why when I end so if I'm not on a game, does my PlayStation then only let me stream a game? So like if I try to start a stream when I'm just in my PlayStation options, you can't do that. You can only stream games. So Boots, Steven, what will? Yeah, we answered that there, so we've just missed a couple. We missed a fucking huge one from Adam. We're daft as a brush. And we want to have a duke at Harry. Is Harry getting himself to track? Is Harry even still here? Is Harry gone? Harry's still here. Get yourself on track, Harry. Let us see this thing before, in case there's a change of GR here. Give it a squint at that Aston neighbour you're talking about you were in. Mr. Boots has a Thrustmaster T500. John's on the pad. And Jamie's on the controller tonight as well. Well done, Jamie, for a second. Come on now, Rain. No, Nico, no. Nico, stop making me feel guilty. Come on now. We're here to have fun tonight. And I have no fun spectating you driving around out front on your own in the rain. At some point, but within the next couple of weeks, I'll do that for you when you hop in. I'll vote for it along with you. Haha, yes, you're right. Trying to make me feel bad. ERT likes rain. Hi, Mr. ERT is maybe the man to fucking bring Nico's rain domination to an end. Hopefully. Don't start tempting me, guys, to want to watch the rain race with you. Right, what have you been voting for? What have I missed in the lobby? Straight into GR footage where we've got Harry sent GR4, right? That's all square, 1 up to 4, 1 up to 3, all square, 1 up to 4, all square. But that's Harry again at the end. He's trying to stroke me, right? I haven't voted, so I'll vote for 4. Well, I'll go for the 4, and we'll say 4 wins. We'll throw it out. Cheers. Edit settings. GR4. Excuse me. John Doe Scottie. He said, bring on the rain. It's in his DNA. I'll do that. Well, the next time I fancy a break, the next time I want to roll myself a wee smoke or something, we'll do that then tonight, and I'll just spectate. Because I'll destroy people's races. There's no, I don't know how to control it in the rain at all. As I say, we haven't had the patience to even practice and learn that stuff. But at some point, I'll enjoy a wee smoke and a break. Well, we'll get a rain race going for you. And we'll see if anyone is able to bring Nico's domination to an end. I'm telling you, this young lad has locked himself from rain, came out. Rumours around the paddock is that he disappeared for a long time. He was locked in his bedroom with the blinds closed, the door locked, the lights off, practicing that shit. And practicing it at a certain time of day. He demands a certain time of day as well. We'll throw out the thanks yet again. Thanks for joining me, everyone. With a make your way to track, please. Let's have a quick squint at the member list just in case there's any sneaky, real fast guys. Top 10 who haven't met. No, I don't see any sneaky SS's. That's Rod down there. the PS. Attention please, attention please. Got all GR4 competitors. That's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please. Rest will be commencing shortly. Thank you. I do. I need to train my driving skills, but yeah, we're already too far behind on the dry without trying to add more. We're learning. I'm enjoying learning and getting faster on the dry without adding. Me trying to learn rain will slow down my progress in the dry. We're having too much fun in the dry at the moment. If they have a rain championship, we'll be doing a lot of fun lobbies. Nico's gone to rejoin. Oh, Nico might not even get back into the room. We're full. Did he get back in? He did. He joined. Well done. Those rumours will always be unquestionable. Right. Let's throw out the make your way to track yet again. Make your way to track, please, with an ASAP this time. We'll put away ASAP on the end of it. See if that kicks anybody's arses into gear. Did you have a go ERT at or any of yous at the Nations today or this evening? Mr. Kevin, track please. Fast lap ruined. Don't worry, Jimmy, it's only practice. And I'm not sure if I've got fastest first or reverse grid this evening. There we go, we're all in, gentlemen. We'll get one started. Good luck. There was 15 of them turned up that day. How many would complete the race? You came third again, or good one, mate. You sound like you're on fire at the moment. 256 points, go ahead. Brilliant points, mate. Rod starting at the front, but he's got an Irishman on his ass. Oh, there's contact. Second gear's too low. know where to go. How's your drive out of this one, old chap? I like the gearing on this track. Is this wee car the reason why Harry hauls fucking ass on this track? Have we found out Harry's secret? Right, third gear in this one. I'm telling you, Harry, I think we found your secret, especially on that last corner. That sweet car seems really settled in that last one. Go for the cutback rather than a long jumping inside. And Nico's still right there behind us. Sorry, Nico, that was a very poor corner from us. We were trying that half break and shit, it didn't work out. It's good in this here section. Its gearing is really nice. Fourth gear really from the start of that right to the end. Oh, Nico's going forward as well. Go on ahead, you've got your nose, sir. We'll give you a wee land of it, Nico. Only lap 4. Oh, we got away with it there. Same again, please, gentlemen. No fuel required. Right, and we've got 3 to the rear now, so we'll try and look after the tires a bit better this time. And Ben's having technical problems. Oh dear. Yep, that was deserved. Where did he go? Surely they all have to come on the pitch in a slap. Where's Nico? Alright, going for the move on Nico. Job done. Losing Nico a shitload of time as well. Can we get back on the slipstream? What do you reckon, Nico? Almost, not quite. Mr. Bobsy. The man behind is wanting a pit party all to himself. Just stay back, Mr. Bobsy. I'll invite you to my pit party, mate. You'll still get the same amount of free alcohol and burgers and finger food, whatever you fancy. We'll whip it up for you. No need to bring that shit up here. .3. I say we do some FIA practice. Yeah, I'm quite easy as ERT. Go ahead, ERT. We've no interest in getting it off you. Get the speedy and fresh tires on the go right now, immediately, please, sir. Pull us up in this battle way. And Jimmy finds himself losing out on the Battle of Bubbly. Oh, and he goes to throw one. Oh dear, and he was ghosted. We thought we were going to maybe get lucky and get away with it, but we didn't. Oh, and Jimmy, what is it with you and the quitting? Where has that quitting mentality came from? Or perhaps Jamie just wanted a 420. I suppose I do those quits for 420s and smokes and all, and beverages. Maybe he's a way to make himself some beans and toast, wake up a tea or something. Oh my goodness! Look what's happened, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Bob says he's had himself some fun. Or was it a razor? It could be a razor. Was it Mr. Razor? Wouldn't continue the fun if it was you, sir. Xbox on the PlayStation. Xbox, go ahead and mate, an Xbox fan. The big fat controller. The buttons in the wrong order. Just all over the show. It's just not a PlayStation, is it? You can call yourself Xbox, but you clearly like the PlayStation controller rather than that big weird thing that you hold in your hand with an Xbox. We're not even sure who that was. We've seen Bob going, but I don't know if it was Bob. The fact that other guy pulled out, we're unsure. So right now we're not going to kick anything. My goodness, that does. You've snuck under the radar there, unless someone can tell me who it definitely was. You'll get into the next one too, so you will, sir. Because we're not paying attention. Well done. It's like you're undercover, an undercover double agent. Here to cause havoc. My goodness. Harry in the lead, would you believe that shit? Of course you would. We don't even have. No, there's nothing. We're done. Jamie, have you a spare seat beside you in the rage quit room? Do you mind if we come and sit down beside you, mate? I wouldn't mind a couple of practices as well. We'll see, Adam, but need to do the room. Adam wants us to be fucking on form for tomorrow. That's what it is. Looking fresh, Scottie. Nice cut and shave. Oh, thank you, Sam. He's flirting with me. Stop at you. You're making me blush. What do you like? Thank you, mate. Why is your traction control on? No, it's not. My traction control wasn't on. Surely not. See, traction control off. It was my brake balance. My brake balance now. On. I could have swore that's what I was sitting on. Also, the brake balance. But that, yeah, you know, I don't get bullied anymore for traction control, so I don't use that stuff anymore. I certainly don't frown on people who do use it, but we're a big boy now. I didn't do the Nations today, Sam, sir. We're just on there, not a few hours ago maybe. It was the Austrian. Where is he? Is he still here? And what does an Austrian flag look like? Goodness knows. Does that look Austrian? Into the office, sir. Come a burgle. Austria, that is. Here he is. Hello, mate. Into the office. How's you this fine afternoon? You're a DS. 36 libraries. No libraries uploaded for us or nothing, so we're not even going to be able to thing. Did he send away apology? Was there a sorry or anything, as if it was an accident, even though it didn't feel like an accident? It could be if it's just a new guy. G-Racer, Jamie has had a what the fuck at him too. Oh, what the fuck, man. God dang it. Okay. Good to kick this guy in, lads. Is that what you are saying? Mr. Racer, hold on, he's on the pen. What's he got to say for himself today? Come on, Mr. Racer, make me fall in love with you and want to keep you in the room. Make me believe that this shit is going to turn into a PlayStation friendship for life. Come on, I know you can do it. Write me a symphony of words. No, he hasn't wrote yet. Is he still on the pen? No, he's gave up. He just went to the screen of the pen but never wrote nothing. Perhaps he's caught up in the YouTube stream and he hadn't quite got that symphony of words right, and then he's heard me saying that and he's away back now. I want to think about it. Like the thinking statue. We hit down here. What can I say to this guy? If he doesn't say something, we are going to have to kick you. We're going to have to ask you to step in the office and spread the legs. Even the slightest kind of wee sorry, if it was an accident or anything at all, would maybe give you another chance. But no. Attention please, good Mr. G-Racer. That's a Mr. G-Racer. Report to the manager's office please. Thank you. Into the office. Hands up against the wall please, sir. Thank you. Just try and relax now and open your legs just ever so slightly and take a deep breath. And we'll get this over and done with for you as quick as we can. There we go. A swift boot. And apologies, mate, if I've been told the wrong information and we've kicked the wrong one. Apologies. You're welcome in again. Thanks for hopping in. And we'll see how your first attempt goes with us the next time. In the track vote. Spot on. Yes, so it was him. Adam says yes, the traction control was on. It was. Don't know. Maybe it was trying a wee hack. What do you think? Have it been learning some sneaky stuff and not telling all you fast guys around about the same speed as me? Am I trying to have I learnt that the traction control is better? No. It was a mistake if it was on. It was not meant to be on for sure. Kick, ban, execute. Yep. Problem sorted. Sam's going to be on at 10, not a problem. Tom, I'm not sure how late I will be on tonight. We'll probably be hopping off around the 10, half 10 mark. Give ourselves time for a wee relaxing movie as well before we hit the sack and hopefully get some sleep. I have actually managed to get some sleep in the last couple of nights. Not lots, but some. A good few hours instead of none. The track. How's the GR vote going, gentlemen? We've got a 3. Continue in the same manner. Another 3. I'll vote for 3 as well. That's 3 up. The GR3. And there's another one. 3 wins, gentlemen. We'll change this. GR3. Does that empty the lobby? Is there GR4 fans in here who are just about to... They're just like, what the fuck? Seriously? I joined your room because it was GR4. Why would you tell me it's GR4 and then just change it? Bobsy races on my YouTube later. Bobsy's a YouTuber as well. Shout out to Bobsy. Check him out. Thanks for hopping in, Bobsy. Even if it was just to throw out a wee advertisement for yourself. Nice to see you, sir. You're a wee gentleman. Just kick everyone. They will be dirty at some point. we'll try our best not to do the kicking. And we don't want to get involved in arguments. We don't want you to bring that shit to us. Keep that to yourselves. We love watching it going on. We love watching pit fights and arguments on the track, but keep that to yourselves on the track and sort it out between you. I don't like kicking people for arguments on the track. Now, if two people get into an argument and end up ruining everybody else's race, that's different. But if they keep it between themselves, they can keep doing that shit for as many races as they want, and they'll not be too long making friends and getting tired of it, hopefully. But if you do see any idiots who are slowing down and waiting on people to ruin the races, they shall be exited, for sure. Turn fuel down. I know, I've had it like this. But the sounds like this because I want to get used to how to drive this car from my FIA. So no, I would like to, for fun, I would like to do that as well. But just because FIA's on tomorrow, I want to stay in this car and get the feel of it. So apologies, sir, for that one. But yeah, I do wish the FIAs would turn the fuel down as well. It's a lot more fun with it turned down. A lot more fun with it off altogether. Hello Sponge, nice to see you, mate. Right, we're all in. Everybody in? No, Mr. Marr. Attention please, attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. Get your ass to track, please. Thank you. Mr. Marr, has he just joined? No, he's been in for a while, so we'll give him a few seconds and we'll check these settings and make sure. The traction control is set to off, so we must have spun it ourselves if we had it on. Oh, different car. We'll stay in. The same one. So we've got the other guy to track now, but is that a new joiner? It is indeed. We'll scare him if we can with a track, please. And he'll be sitting there on the loading screen with the pistons pumping up and down, thinking to himself, he's an American too, he'll be thinking to himself, God dang son of a bitch, I'm gonna miss the god dang race. But no, we've got your back, mate. If you go to track. There we go, all enchant, man. More one started. Is Nico still here? Did Nico get back in? He did indeed, there he is. I feel a break coming up, Nico, after this one. So when I do a track vote, I'll vote for Spa. Anybody else in the room, this is your notice. If you want a wet Spa race, then vote for it in the track vote next time out. New subscriber, thank you. Adelo Sousa, thank you very much, mate. And let's go, go, go. At the best off the start. Right, we're going to need to get the brake balance to the rear straight away and just get used to driving this car to the rear of the balance. Well played, Nico. Well played, mate. Gentleman knows how to race. And we don't know how to take that corner in this car. That was very poor. Just went on us there. Well played for Nico, but for stopping back again to hand that back the road. Let's try that chip to 3. Hey, let's try this corner again. Oh, goodness, back end is twitchy. Let me enter that one. Have to delay your shift down to second. You've slowed right down. Everyone's leaving. Start bug. Oh, everyone. Didn't anyone get the start there? Everyone's quitting, gentlemen. Only a few of us left. And only was stuck there. Yeah, only 4 left in the room. Rod, Sponge. There's a load of us in the lobby. Let's try and restart this one, if you would, please. Sorry lads, I didn't even notice, sir, that any of you were started or were stuck. Attention please, attention please. Don't forget to X out in the lobby as well, Rod. If you can, and there we go. Apologies gentlemen, my bad. We'll flick this time of day back and forth. We'll go to sunny and change it, and then we'll flick it back again. Usually does the trick. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Ha ha! Says a somebody man. And that's guys. Ha ha! I think that's what he says. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Mr. Insomnia Man. Right, and then we have to flick it back. Isn't that correct? Usually does the trick. Up a wee bit of fine weather, please. And hopefully that'll do us. Let's have a quick nosy at the member list, just in case any of these here guys are secret undercover top lobby guys, world championship guys. Is lightning in the room here? Maybe one of these guys, but don't know. Huh? We'll have a sneaky look at any SS's or A+S's that will come across usually. Is that a pit party again? Who's getting out? There's a few of them getting out. They're all getting out at the moment. Oh, who is that lucky guy having a pit party all himself, display all that shit? It looks like he's quit out, he's give up on it. No, it's this guy here, it's Mr. Hen. I ain't gonna call you Hen. Apologies, Hen. Looks like you're having a bad day of it. Mr. Insomnia Man, make your way to track, please. We'll get one started. Mr. Hayne, we'll start one with you and hopefully you'll get to start the race, but I think that's it. Usually means you'd be near better hopping out and rejoining with a better connection. Let's not start the race without ourselves. You hit 59k DR earlier on. I've not even been able to find myself on that there kudos thing, but again I'm only on my telephone. I've no laptop, so but I went on it once a lot of weeks back and typed my name in, but I couldn't find anything about myself, like especially the wee graph. That's kind of what I wanted to see, the wee graph that you would see on your races and Super GT's videos and stuff, the way to say. And after this race here's I've dropped or I've increased. I haven't even been able to look at that graph for myself to see. And in one of the races videos I watched today as well, he done a race where he was number 2 or 3 in the room, and he got much worse than that. He only got 9th place or something. But when he went to his graph, he had improved in rating. So I think all this here stuff with the numbers and all, trying to finish ahead of the number you are, I think that could well be nonsense. If you have good steady races every time, finishing the top 10, you might just keep on improving. Right, we're all in, gentlemen. We'll try this again. I think, I don't know why, I think I'm on, the last time someone told me my points, I was at 44, I think. 44k. Long way to go, no doubt. We'll struggle around this level for a wee while. Right, let's get this brake balance and all sorted from the start. And did everybody get off the line this time? Oh, there's one guy at the back. Anything to be had, a wee bit of a nose on the inside. Sorry Rod. Well, back right off there again. Apologies, mate. That bag is in the house as well. Hello, mate. Didn't even notice you hopping in, sir. Car was spinning on us because we're dropping into second gear too soon on the entrance to it. It's the top side quick and third. Oh my goodness! There's a battle of bubble here. Although Nico seems to have the pace on us for sure. Thank you, mate. Gentleman, put the hazard on for that. Oh, get your nose in for me. it's all about who finishes in front of you or behind you. In regards, right. Okay. So it's about the level of the guys who you actually beat in a room. Okay, so let me get this right then, get out of people's way here. So if I was number 10 in a room of 20, but number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 all finished behind me in the race, I'd improve loads because everyone who finished behind me were higher than me in ratings. Right, that, okay. That's the first I've heard that explanation of it now, Adam. That makes it a bit of sense now in my head. Why sometimes you can finish under your number but you still improve and stuff. Thank you. Good info. Let's just hop into the pits. I'm starting to enjoy that track a wee bit. I haven't done this track much. This car feels nice on it again. Remember guys, at the end of this one, in the track vote, I will back Nico up with a spa vote and a vote for rain. So anybody else who wants to try and challenge our undefeated champion of the wet, Mr. Nico Rosberg, he has said he's even going to start. He usually starts in first place and then there's not even an entertaining race, but he has mentioned that he's going to start from further back. He did say last, but if there's plenty in the race, we'd be happy if he's just outside the top 5, just for a bit of entertainment. And Mr. ERT, come on, we're going to be standing at the back section of the track waving you on, because Nico has been very dominant in any rain races that we've did. No one seems to stand up to him. He's getting too confident and he's knocked down a peg or two. What? How's she checked in there? In the car now? What? Did you find it? Where was it? Ah, sure, tell him. Tell him to come round and get it or something. Oh, the shed. I done with a baby sitting last night, and the shed has left her wee blankie kind of toy that she absolutely loves, and we hunted this place earlier trying to find it, and we've just found it without hardly even looking, sitting there apparently up in the corner. Don't know how we missed it. But she'll be over the moon. My goodness, she'll be in bed now. She could be all sad and all, still wanting it, not able to get to sleep. Her dad will hopefully come round and collect it for her. Quite like the Fiat one on that track. And Adam's gone as well. We didn't even... We took too long. Hopefully you heard us on the stream, Adam. Right? Track vote, gentlemen, if you want rain race, you know where to go. Down to Spa. And we can hopefully find it here. The back Nico up and we'll roll ourselves a wee smoke and enjoy a spectate. Come on. Where is it? There it is. How many want the wet race? It looks like there's a few of you maybe enjoy the wet. Nico, tell me what time, sir. What time of day is it again that you like? And what GR? We'll let Nico pick a time of day in the GR. So as when he is finally bait, he has no excuses whatsoever. This is the time of day that he's been practicing that for months from the rain first arrived. Nico has went 3 GR3 with rain. Tell me exactly what time of day it was again, Nico, that you've been practicing, because it's the heavy rain and stuff, isn't it? And have to change something else, the realistic weather or something. Come on, ERT. I'm banking on ERT here to sort Nico out. Come on, Nico. Catch up with that YouTube stream. We are going to go GR3 just for Nico, but we'll need him to tell us exactly what rain he wants, because when you put the wrong one on for him that he's not been practicing. ERT wants the 3 PM one. Has he done a bit of practice? I don't think it's the 3 PM one Nico is going to want. He's on the pen. Yeah. Come on, Nico, talk to me for goodness sake, sir. Yes. 2030, okay. Ah! No! We got away with that shit. That was nearly a major fuck up from the host. Right, edit. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that shit if you don't mind. I'll give you a 6 labber. But I am moving that shit down. Right, the weather. The weather, he said, was 20 something, wasn't it? Yep, 2030, rain. And then I have to change grip to rail. I think that's... Oh, yep, and I'm in GR3. I think that's it, gentlemen. Can anybody step up to the mark and even make this race awkward for Nico? Nico, I'd be very annoyed if you start in first place. Adam did hear me. Thank you, mate. Don't like racing at Laguna and the rain in GT Sport is bollocks. I can't really say it's bollocks because I haven't tried it, but I don't even have the patience to try it, so perhaps that is a sign that it is bollocks. And I've never had any kind of racing game anyway where people would rather race in the rain than in the dry. I have had racing games where there's a voting system, so everybody in the lobby gets to have a vote for the track and then a vote for the weather. And when it's up to the whole lobby to vote that shit, you hardly ever get a wet race. Once in a blue moon. Nico Rosberg, he's gonna start last. Go on, Nico. When did he go out onto the track, or is he coming back? You should exit back out, Nico, into the lobby and tick out and then go back. Is that not how you start from last? Whoever's first on the track should start first. depending on what the settings is. View settings. It is fastest first. So yeah, ask yourself back out there, Nico. Let's not have any silly excuses. Oh, sorry, I started in second place. I didn't realise I didn't set a qualifying lap, but I went on the track second. Nico's left totally. He's gonna rejoin, and he should for sure be starting last. We're gonna spectate this and then roll ourselves a wee smoke. Have a wee commentate. It's not rain, it's ice. Yeah, I found that myself. It can be fun and challenging. Too challenging for me at the moment, Adam. A lot of patience required. Even just to stick at it for 10 or 15 minutes, it feels so slow and so cruising and not pushing. James is in the house. Come on, James. We need you in this one as well. We've got James and ERT. Hot favourites to end Nico Rosberg's reign as the reign champion. Nico's left the room. Hopefully he's going to rejoin again. Not sure what he's doing. Perhaps he's even that worried about having any lag. He's rebooting the whole PlayStation. You never know. Ah, come on. My connection is bad as hell. Come on, Nico. Get yourself rebooted. The whole fucking race is for you. We can't start without you. Get yourself rebooted. I just want to watch someone beat Nico. And we've got competition. ERT and James can surely step up to the mark. Two minutes. Attention please, attention please. Your world champion is at the lavatory. I repeat, your world champion is at the lavatory. FIA officials have decided that we must wait a couple of minutes till he has finished the pooping. Must be nervous. We'll heap the pressure on Nico here this whole fucking race. We'll be watching him. See what he's like at handling the pressure. Let me roll one. Yes, James, go ahead, sir. No rush. No rush at all. And that's just what I'm doing myself. We're waiting on Nico hopping back and rebooting her anyway. Give us a wee heads up, James, whenever you're sorted. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Nico Rosberg is back in the room. The all-time undefeated in Scottie Senior's rain races. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing all the way. Is that Germany or Belgium? Hailing all the way from that place there. Give it up for Nico Rosberg. I'm not sure how Nico is going to handle the pressure of this particular race. There has never been such a build-up to a rain race involving Nico where we've shit talked so much right before the race. We are trying our damnedest to put as much pressure on this guy as possible. The worse he does, the funnier it will be. best case scenario, Nico gets beat so bad he rage quits and even goes offline and comes back 10 minutes later with the excuse of I lagged out, and we all know it will be total bull. We're still getting some more joining. Can you put me in last and do 8 laps? I don't know how to put you in last, Nico, but I can tell you what you do. If you're in the room now, come back out into the lobby and sit the way I'm sitting. You see how I'm sitting in the lobby and I'm not ticked in? You just wait. I'll give you a shout whenever we're about to start the race, and you be one of the last ones coming to tick into the race, and then you'll not be starting at the front. I've never done the grid where I actually pick and choose where to go. Not sure how that works. And we're still giving James a minute anyway to get himself a wee smoke rolled, which at the end of the day should be one of the top priorities. Do you all think so, gentlemen? I still haven't seen Nico jumping back out and in. Attention please, attention. James is on the pen. Is this James giving the nod? Saying he's back? No, I'll be right back. Not a problem, James. Let me reset. Go ahead, mate. All this waiting is good. It can only heap more pressure on Nico. The longer Nico gets to sit before the race, thinking about it, as we talk shite and build it up into something way bigger than it really is. It's only a PlayStation game, but not for Nico. This race means everything. Months of practice in the dark, door locked, curtains closed, focused on one thing: becoming the Rainmaster at Spa. Could he be humiliated? Nico Rosberg, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, you're all getting nervous. Am I building this up too much, lads? Should I just... Are you all getting nervous? James wanted to roll himself a smoke, and he needs another minute, and now Nico is saying give me 5 minutes. Nico's hands are sweating and he can't get rid of the sweat. He's now going up. He thinks that there's grease or oil or something on his hands. It's not Nico, it's nerves, it's sweat. Doesn't matter how much you go up and wash that shit. You can get some chalk, put chalk on it, the sweat will still come through. You're just too nervous. I can't see you handling this, mate. If you win this race, I'll be impressed with you, mate. But you're not. I'm thinking more along the lines of a funny video of Nico thought he was the Rainmaster. Who have we got on the track anyway? And Nico, you should hop out of that to make sure that you're starting at the back. ERT is going to be starting at the front. Go on, son. Haha, someone hard for him to catch. Good, and Nico hasn't put a lap in. Oh, he's in 8th at the minute. So he is. So he doesn't want to start from last. And no, I mean, he's put himself some sort of time in there. He's not confident enough to go right from the very back. Oh, he's down to 12th now. That's more like it. Nico, did you jump out there? If you did, well done, sir. Let's have a look. Can we see Nico anywhere here? It's a shame we couldn't jump right out. Oh, we can see his hands. Let me see, is there any nervousness? Any kind of shakes? No, he's pretty calm and still there at the moment. Or has he? Hold on, that's too still. There's no movement there at all. He's took his gloves off and super glued them to the steering wheel to try and make us feel like he's lovely and calm with no nerves. That's not even his real hands. He has can you believe the guy is that nervous? He's away at the bathroom, he's thrown up, and he has super glued his gloves to try and convince us all at home that he's not nervous. But that's not, there's no life in those. It's clear to see that that's just a pair of gloves. Come on, Nico, give us a shout. We're waiting for you. James has left the James has joined again. So James is back in. James, get yourself out on the track there and drive round. And at least try and get yourself up. At least level with Nico. Starting a race with Nico. There was 16 in the room that day, and the heavens had opened up at Spa. Nico Rosberg said at 26 minutes past, give me 5 minutes. He has had 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. He's had 7 minutes. Let's throw out a last call. Last call, not in, can't win. We're obviously never going to start anything until we're confirmed, like, that people are good to go. But I love, why not scare people? Why not throw that shit out and make some people think, God damn it, I'm gonna miss this one. What is James thinking of? Is James is way back the track now. Nico, why don't you do that? You're on track now. Axe out, come back into the lobby and axe out of the race. Let me see you axe out of the race so as you're not on track, and then head back to track, and then that means you're going to be starting from the back. Because as we stand at the minute, where is Nico? Nico's down there now. Okay, gentlemen, are we good to go? Nico's not talking to me, but I'm going to start it, Nico. Nico's on the pen now. Surely Nico is going to give it the all clear. Start, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, Nico. Give me a good one to watch. Let's go. James and ART. Don't let me down. We'll get to the spectating as soon as we can, and we'll get on board with Nico. Where are you, Nico? Here we go. Let's go on board, in fact, to see the incident in the first corner, which is no doubt about to happen. He wanted 8 laps, he's only got 6. He was trying to work out in his head exactly how many laps he needed to make his way through 13 people. Yes, please. And he's making precision straight away. Brilliant. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's definitely going to be a hard job now for Nico. Nothing he could do there either. Surely Nico's going to stay in and keep trying. It would be too funny of a video if he was to rage quit now and say restart please. That shit would definitely be made into a funny video. ART's up in 3rd, James is in 11th. BMW lifestyle as well. Hopefully there's a lot of competition and there's more incidents ahead, and they go, is it going to get through it? He does get through it this time. As the car goes out of the way, let's jump outside. case anyone's going to hit into the back of him. Oh my goodness, there's someone going for a lunge anyway. He went too deep. Easy as Nico, just a wee bit, and Nico's outside the top 10 yet again. The Rainmaster on the first lap, only in 11th place. Can we jump in after that incident? He does look like he's gripping that steering wheel particularly aggressively and tight, which may not work for him in the wet weather. Probably need to be very relaxed and very gentle. And he's trying to sneak up the inside again. He needs to be careful. Oh, and someone else is off. Who's that? And some the man. He's up in the 9th at the moment. Another move up in the 8th. Where has James went? James has left the room. Oh no. One of my big hopes to stop Nico from taking the win here is out already. And he's up into 6th. My goodness, he's almost up into the pit party. Can you believe this? Surely not. After a crash, straight off the start. Up into 4th. Go ahead, Nico. Is this? Where are the leaders? Nico's into 4th, so we'll keep an eye. And he's a bit of a gap there. We'll keep an eye on him in case he does. Someone lunges at him here. No, he survived. What's the battle like for the lead? There is indeed a battle for the lead, so we'll keep an eye on this. If Nico's as good as he says he is, he'll end up getting up onto this here. This battle, hopefully at some point. Or at least start closing the gap. Or get himself a wee fast lap there to try and impress somebody. Bellin was in the room. I think Bellin was a top lobby, isn't he? Or am I mistaken? Thank you, mate, for hopping in. Sorry you just missed the start. Nice to see you. It's the thought that counts. Maybe catch you at some point, mate. Opening it up just, oh, but as we say, he's opening it up ever so slightly. He's pushed too much. He's understeered off and he's lost the lead. Mr. ERT out front now. 6.5 seconds ahead of 3rd, and Nico isn't even in 3rd yet. Nico's out further, 3 seconds behind that. And the BMW has made another mistake. He must have. ERT stretching that gap now ever so slightly. Slipstream broke. And Nico in the background. Let's go to Nico and see if he's even on the pace. You're 9 seconds behind the leader, Nico. Let's see, are you bringing that shit down? Or else, is there someone in here that's quicker than you on the rain? Could we even, perhaps, have another crash live on stream from Nico? With a bit of shit talking in his ear at just the right time. Oh, the back end twitches on him there. Perhaps when the shit talking catches up through his YouTube stream, he may well feel a bit more pressure. Who knows? We shall continue with the shit talk just in case it works. And if it does work, we shall fucking roll in the glory of the shit talk we have just did. That has made Mr. Rosberg throw it all away. Oh, that was very nervous on the brakes. Is he going to get a move done? Surely a slap will get a move done. A quick, we'll stay with him. There's the leaders there. There's no change in position yet up front. We can still see them. So we'll stay on board with Nico. Is he going to get a move done? this time along the straight. You would like to think so. Surely not before. Surely not before, is it? A ruse? Surely not. Oh, what do I want to be doing side to side action there? Surely not. He's entering it at the wrong angle. Is he going to hail it? Oh, he does indeed. He's handling the pressure like a boss at the moment. Up into third. He's got himself a bottle of bubbly. Now, do you think you want to have a wild lunge at him, the Swedish guy? Mr. Carson. No. Nice and friendly. From Mr. Carson. What's the battle like out front? It's starting to heat up again a wee bit. Mr. BMW starting to get the head back down. A wee bit of focus again. And starting to reel the leader back in. Nico 8.2 behind. We'll keep an eye on that gap. Oh, he nearly lost it. My goodness. Go ahead. Colin McRae style. What's his tyres like compared to the leader's tyres? Very similar. Again, drifting it about their ERT. That's pictures of Mick Cazal and Keane all over the car. Can you believe it? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. There's Key in the back. Mick Cazal. The front. Look at that. Okay, what? It says okay something on the back of his car. I'd be disappointed if I don't get to figure out what else it says before the end of this one. What else is that on the car? Look, he's got a grin. So was he grinning there? That looked like he was grinning. Let me zoom in. Come on. That's annoying me. That's annoying me. Excuse me. Nico in the background still. He's not getting back into it for the win. That writing on the back of that car needed to be a different colour. It's very annoying. Trying to see just what it says. Begins with BO, and I think there's a K in there as well somewhere. Must be very frustrating for the sponsors to come up with a design only for the painters and decorators to come in and fucking paint it almost as exactly the same colour as the back of the car. Boomer, okay, Boomer. Perhaps that is what it says. It does look like that, doesn't it? Yep, Boomer, we've got it. And what has happened? Nico is up in the second. But again, these rain races, I haven't watched one of the replays, Nico, where there's a shitload happening. It's everyone usually ends up driving around in a wee patch of the track on their own. Look at all those wee arrows there. There's not a lot of racing going on there at all. Oh, apologies for the poor commentary, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to pass the blame over to these guys in the race. If there's nothing for me to talk about, surely it's not my fault. I'll try our best to make shit up to talk about, but there's just times where naught happens in a race. Nico has indeed put in a fast lap, a 2:44, and he's went from last, and worse than last. He might as well have started in the pit lane. He has really started in the pit lane because he crashed immediately off the starting line and done a 360 for the fans, leaving pieces of race car for some lucky person at the end of the day to take home. And he's up in the second, still 11 in the race. So you've done pretty good, Nico. But Mr. ERT, we kind of knew all along Mr. ERT was going to pull something special out of the bag. Don't let the side down now, Mr. ERT. Let's flip that switch for just a moment and talk shit about Mr. ERT. Nico is closing that gap. It's at 10 seconds now. Surely he can't throw away 10 seconds in 2 laps. That would average 5 seconds per lap just because he's hearing himself being spoke about live on stream and a bit of shit talking going on. Surely he's not going to do that and throw it away. We still want him to beat Nico, but my goodness, it will be good to see him messing up as we're talking about him. It means if we're ever in a lobby with him and he's ahead of us, we will start talking shit immediately. On board with him. See if he's going to bring it home. You can do it, sir. Don't let my shit talking affect you in any way whatsoever. We definitely want you to beat Nico. We want you to win this, but we have to test your mental strength as well. That's it. Easy. Not too easy. If you go too easy now, he'll catch you. Be careful. But not too careful. Oh no! My goodness! He's all over the place. He's done well there to hang on to it. The heart rate must have jumped up there. For sure. Nico still closing. It's down to 8.7. Nico has got the pedal to the metal. The Rainmaster. Can he get himself back into this one? Oh. 8 seconds. If it comes down, my goodness, if it's down to 6 seconds by the end of this here lap, Mr. ERT's hands are going to be a wee bit sweaty, a wee bit more nervous on the last lap. Oh, and again, he's getting that back end out. Is he trying to scare us? Is he trying to make us feel like he's almost going to throw this away? Would you call that drifting or making mistakes? I'll tell you what you will call it. You'll call it slower than not driving like that. As Nico is still, he's not close enough. Perhaps Mr. ERT is that confident now that he's winning. As the time gap disappears, don't know why the time gap has disappeared on me up there. Nico's made a mistake. Nico's fucked up. Oh my goodness, we haven't even caught that on camera. It's all over. He was pushing too hard and he's threw it away. He's 16 seconds down now. Just as he was starting to close that gap and we were trying to help you, Nico, we were shit talking to Mr. ERT. But now, Nico is all over the place. He's lost the plot. Let's go on board and watch those hands holding that steering wheel. He's not a happy man. He's gripping that wheel way too tight. It should be a nice, firm but relaxed grip in the wet weather. Any more mistakes? Oh, you can see he's disappointed. You can tell just inside the car there. He must be so disappointed. In fact, if we jump right outside and zoom in, you're bound to see, even through that tinted visor, oh, there's a tear. There's a tear in Nico's eye. It hasn't worked out quite as he wanted it. 18 seconds down. He's got himself a wee fast lap, if that's anything to be proud of. Oh, he's almost lost it again. Is he going to lose the second place battle of Bubbly? Come on, Mr. Sweden, you can do it. Put him down, go get him. He's all yours. He's messing up. His tyres are in a bad way, mate. Your tyres are looking outstanding compared to Nico. He's no rear tyres left at all. The Swedish guy, the Swede with the speed at the moment, hunting down Mr. Nico on the last lap. Can Nico handle this amount of pressure on the last lap? We're really worn rear tyres. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Oh, you can see his tyres are going and that gap's coming down. He's going to throw away second place on the last lap here if he's not careful. Hello, Mr. Cozy. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. How's you, mate? Long time no see. Hopefully all's well, mate. "20 seconds down now, Nico. Where is it? Oh, come on. You can have him. This Swedish guy wants that alcoholic bottle of bubbly. 12.5% alcohol level in a second place bottle of bubbly compared to a non-alcoholic highly pressurised bottle of bubbly for third place. So this guy, if he enjoys his alcohol at all, he will be pushing very hard here. Seems like it's settling down now. But it wouldn't surprise me if Nico messed up the very last chicane, the bus stop on the last lap. I fancy him. If you went to the bookies right about now, I think they might say no, we're not taking any bets on Nico messing up in the last corner. Look at how wore his rear tyres are. He's either going to spin out or he's going to be that careful. He's going to stall the engine. Here he comes. Let's be having you, Nico. ART dominating this race. Well done, sir. Nico and I crawling around. Does he even give the fans a handbrake turn for the finish, or is he that disgusted? There's nothing for them at all. This man is disappointed in this result, and there's no handbrake turn for. What about Mr. Merck? There's a bit of a battle for the top 5. Could we get any handbrake turns at the finish line for the fans out of these two? They're in a bit close of a race. Well done, ERT. Sorted the man out. ERT is now the Rainmaster, Nico. Is anybody out of these guys about to pull a handbrake turn for these fans at the finish line? No, you're not. What about you? We are. Who is that? Left a piece. Mr. Waz. Go ahead, Mr. Waz. Congratulations. Tried to pull a handbrake. It ended up looking like a slightly embarrassing one, but some lucky fan got a piece of a race car. Full lobby, gentlemen. We'll get her straight into a track vote. We'll do some proper racing. Hold a track vote. Oh right, that's new. I didn't know that. Any participants still out driving will be pulled off track, so we'll let them sort themselves out there before we have a track vote. Are they all back in yet? Surely they're all out of there. Track vote is. Maybe that always comes up. I'm just not paying attention. Haha. Well done, Nico. Unlucky, mate, but we tried our best there to put the both of yous off. He's both handled that shit pretty good. What do I fancy? There's a few choices here. Is there any more down the bottom? No. Oh, there's only 3 seconds. What are we going to go for? We're not going for nothing. We're going to be surprised. It's Brands Hatch. GR vote, gentlemen. We've got a 3. All square between 3 and 4. 1 up. 2 up. 1 up. GR4 is 1 up at the moment. All square, 1 up, all square. It's all square at the moment. At the moment, we're going to have to flip a coin. There's a 3 and there's another 4, so it's still all square at the minute. At the minute, we're flipping a coin, gentlemen. Spaggy's not trying to stroke us with an extra vote, is he? That last vote for 4 looks like it's going to nab it. Yeah, there's a couple. Okay, 4 wins, gentlemen, 4 wins. Are we already on 4? Nope, we're not. Right, what do we want to change here now again? We'll put it back up to 9 laps. Do I need to change anything back after it has been on rain? I think, you know, we are gonna move this shit down now, just for the fun. There we go. That bag says I want minus or minutes. I want minus. LOL, the old one. Minis, oh, minis. What am I fucking? Open your eyes, Stephen. You want minis? The old minis, oh man. Anytime I jump on them, I flip them. Roll over every time. Nico in the chat, trying his best to hold his head up high. He says, I'm absolutely happy with that. Bit surprised about the tower, but still fun. Right enough, I didn't change the tower was still up. Times 10 there. But you've been defeated, Nico. That's what we wanted. We wanted to get you defeated in the rain by somebody. Thank you very much, Mr. ERT. Stepping up to the mark. Bringing Nico back down to earth. Right, we'll stay in the same car. Yet again. Might as well get used to this puppy. In fact, we'll not stay in that one because it's changed to GR4, isn't it? But we'll stay in that Hyundai. And we're all in. We'll get one going, gentlemen. Another FI run tonight. Yes, I'll do an FI run after this one, Adam. I'll make the FIA run my last one of the evening, and we'll have an R1 practice at it then, and it'll be my last one of the evening, because it'll be about, after this one, I'll bring us to between about 10:45 maybe, and then maybe a bit of waffle, you know what I'm like. So yes, Adam, we'll do an R1 at the end, sir. How does that sound? Are you even in? No, you're not in at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a lever and we can get you in before the R1. We're all in, gentlemen. We'll get this one going. Start race. No guilty feelings this time. It was 1 minute past 10 in the evening, and they were all flashing their headlights on the line, a number of them trying to give me blurry vision before we started. Would that shit work in their favour, or would it just make me faster? Right, we're not going to do nothing with the tire wear isn't that bad, so hopefully it'll be alright. Let's go, go, go. What's it like off the lane? That's not too bad by the looks of things. If we can get that radar on now, please. I'm trying to stay nice and tight here. Anything else to be had, gentlemen? What about if well, you're leaving a big gap there. Oh, well, coming back in on us. Got away with it, but got away with it. Still there. Mr. Walsh, get the driver on the outside of you. It's a dodgy place to be. He still has the line on us. A little bit of cutback. Or a bit more drive. No, it wasn't nice to back up him. Oh, there's no room. Breathe in. Oh, that didn't work out just the way we planned. Oh dear, now again. But don't really want to be here. I'm telling you, this would be a dodgy wee track on the FI. I'm glad I didn't do this one tonight. This could have been a nightmare. Where would you like to go, sir? Where would you like to go? Come and sneak into that slipstream on the outside, perhaps. What about a wee cut back on you here? Would you go a bit deep for us? Would you maybe go a bit deep? No, he manages to park it on the apex. Very good. Have we got a nose there? Have we got a nose there? But do you have a nose there? Oh, and there's contact with the car in front. And again, don't like being here. Don't like being here. That's a dodgy part of the track there. Oh, there's been an incident. Oh my goodness, there's more contact. There's just nowhere for the cars to go. Nico, getting the rough end of that stick. Right where rough end of the sticks shouldn't really be going. Again, anything to be had, gentlemen, anything to be had. I would say that's hard. Would you not think that's hard, sir? I would give that up if I was in your position. Thank you very much. And look at that, P5, perfect. What is it to say? P5 is positively perfect pit party precision. My goodness, the team throws us a pit party and never made. Oh my goodness, 3 of us. What are we doing? What are we doing? At least I handled that fucking donut, gentlemen. You guys are embarrassed more than me. We're all embarrassed there, but me, the least out of the 3 of us. That was humiliating stuff there. Bottle of bubbly in her hands, about to celebrate that shit, and start laughing at our people, and we've done the same as them. Bottle of bubbly still up ahead of us though, Mr. Gunman. Rod in the pit party position, which doesn't really matter because we invite Rod to our pit parties, so I'd be annoyed if Rod brought it home in 5th. I would expect an invite to that party for sure. Oh, the back end side, Eric. Let's hope he had a bucket and spade with him here this afternoon. Oh, do we want it? No, we're going to nudge Rod on. We're not going to lose time there by throwing an aggressive one. Let's try and catch Gunman. Gunman, if I remember rightly, Gunman, I've beat you a couple of times just with my mouth, just by whispering a few sweet nothings in that earlobe of yours as you're sitting at home with your son, usually sitting beside you, spectating, laughing and giggling as you get more nervous and more nervous just because we're talking about you. That's right, mate. You look in your rear view mirror. Ourselves on road. Want that bottle of bubbly? And already we've made him pick up a penalty. Look at that. The nerves are getting to the man immediately. The Swedish guy out front again. Clearly a bit of speed. We'll have to call that guy into the office maybe, and as Rod shakes his ass Oh, he shook his ass in the wrong place. Right, Mr. Gunman, my goodness, 4 laps to go, and we've got a big powerful set of headlights here, about to start flashing in your direction, mate. Hello sir, it's me, Scottie Senior, your online friend, just saying hello, just flashing those lights, just to add that extra tiny bit of pressure to the ass area, and hope that your ass shall explode in your pants. Rod still wants that pit party as well, or the bottle of bubbly. He's going nowhere. Oh, yep, Gunman is coming our direction for sure, slowly but surely. Come on, Rod, if you get a run on us, sir, you can have it anytime you want. He's backed out of that one. If he gets a run on us here, we're going to let him have it. There we go, he's got a run, we're going to short shift. There you go sir, we're an absolute gentleman. We don't want to lose any time. Get your head down, go and get that man ahead of you. I do believe that's the 4C that Rod's in. Very good tyres. Rod will be making his way towards Gunman. Quicker and quicker as the laps go on, I would imagine. And Gunman has managed to pick himself up 1.3 seconds of penalties. Has he been hacking? Is he a total hacker? He knows a shortcut somewhere by the looks of it. Surely Gran Turismo wouldn't hand out over 1 full second's worth of penalties for no reason. Oh. And then there was 3 to go. Rod, flash those lights please sir. Let that man know that you want that shit real bad. He hates, I don't know if he wears contact lenses or what it is, but he does not handle headlight flashes. Or we're at least going to say that shit to try and make him not handle it. That's not second place. If that's not second place ahead of Gunman, it's a back marker. Holy Toledo. Will it be ghosted out? No, it is a second place. Come on, Rod. Just you get up there and start interfering with him. Oh, as the laps are counting down, Gunman must be starting to feel that pressure, surely. He's handled trash talking in his ear for an X amount of laps. But then, on lap 8 of the race, what happened with Mr. Gunman when he seen Mr. Rod right behind him, so big in his mirror? Did he slow down so much that it allowed me to beat him too? Oh, where is it? Surely. No, well done, sir, well done. I thought that might have been the back marker going to interfere, but it wasn't. We need this shit to kick off now, gentlemen. They're almost there. The three of them's almost there. If they were to start kicking off, we could get a bit of luck. A wee slice of luck on the last lap. It wouldn't be the first time. We've secured ourselves a pit party, so we're getting a barbecue through for us at the very least. Can we turn up to that pit party with our very own bottle of bubbly? Nico sitting it out in the sand. A wee deck chair popped up, and there's the incident. It's been rod. One lap to go. We're not even close enough. We'll flash those lights, but we need these two to get into an incident. Wink wink, nudge nudge, lads. Hello, Mr. Gunman. It's still me. I'm sure I'm not as scary looking now as what I was earlier. But last lap trash talk is the most effective of all trash talks, as well as last lap headlight flashes. When you're in a battle, he's going to get any kind of side by side action going for me. Maybe in this next corner. Go on, gunman. You want to lunge him. You want it. We'll continue flashing those headlights. You can see just how powerful those headlight flashes are on this vehicle. It's like a secret weapon all to themselves. Oh, go on, lad. Get yourself up in the second, or at least throw it. You know you want to. Surely you wouldn't throw it away to me in the last corner. I think Mr. Gunman's going to settle now. Surely he's going to settle. Did anyone drift out way and drop away? No, there was no bottles of bubbly available that day, and he came home in the worst position of the lot. He was disgusted, but the fans remembered his name as he left 2 or 3 of them a piece of race car to take home that day. Well done, Gunman, sir. Haha. Those hacking lines you were taking, but allowed me to get a bottle of bubbly. But we'll not say we had that bottle of bubbly. You grabbed it as you crossed that finish line and downed it straight away. Well done, mate. 3rd place for Mr. Gunman. Right, we'll get 10:15. We'll get a reboot of the room, and well, we'll see if we've a good number going in the room and Adam has managed to get in, we'll not need to reboot. But if we're still full and Adam hasn't made it in, we'll get a reboot of the room going and have the final event of the evening as an ore manufacturer's practice. Did anybody leave? Did anybody make way for Adam? They did indeed. Adam's here. Okay. Let me see. What will we write? FIA practice for last race. Right, up to the settings. Load settings. Fuji. And I think everything's right here. Can someone confirm for me that the qualifying is only 5 minutes? I'm going to change it at the moment anyway. I do have some sort of memory for some reason that it was only 5 minutes, and everything else should be absolutely fine. I think that's us. If it is wrong in any way, let me know, gentlemen, and we'll give it a couple of minutes here before we get one going anyway. I'll go and get a PP done. The time, it didn't change the time in it. Let me see. The time, yep, there it is, and it was 4:45, I do believe, and it's 5 minutes. That's okay, so I do have it set at 5 minutes. Okay, thank you, lads. We'll get the thanks and the rules throughout, and we'll get 5 minutes. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use medium tyre at some point in the race. 5 minutes the race. I'll be back with you very shortly. Good, still a full room. Right, we did say we wanted a nosy as well, didn't we? Attention please, attention please. Can Mr. Bellin 009 make our way to the manager's office? Thank you. He's a DB, so it's not the top lobby guy that we thought, but it may be a pleasure visiting you here. You've got 253 liveries, of which he thinks only 11 of them are worthy for a nosy. Annie, they jump out at us. What does that one say? No, none jumps out enough. Still a full room. I'll get myself a wee smoke, why not? And we'll make this one my last one of the evening, lads. And we'll be on tomorrow for a minimum of one practice before the 4 o'clock race. Hopefully we'll be able to get on maybe around 2 o'clock and get 2 or 3 practices in. any badass libraries out there that might make us want to have a nosy at somebody? Oh, we'll flick through them in a minute. And lads, if you're new, thanks very much for hopping in. Feel free to add me on the PlayStation, send me a friend request. We're looking until our PlayStation won't accept anymore, and then we'll have to decide what happens then, if it ever gets to that point. I'm not sure if it uses up memory or what way these PlayStations work. If it's all saved online, maybe it'll never fill up. That would be good. Just be able to keep on adding people. But yeah, feel free to send a friend request. We will add that shit for sure. Right, let's look at some libraries. Anything jumping at us? Mr. Brummy. Well, looking well. What's Mr. Waz in? Bog standard. Shameful stuff there from Mr. Waz. No library effort there whatsoever. Swedish guy in the yellow. It's more standard stuff. Oh, what's this one? Mr. Gunman's in. Has Mr. Gunman made something new that I might like? That's looking well. If he's made that, the next time we nosy at your profile, we'll probably nab that, sir. Standard. Adam uses that library a lot. In fact, I think, can we zoom in? At one point, Adam had Scottie too slow on the back of that for us, and we didn't even know that shit while it was going on. We figured that out when we were making a replay. And there's another Adam. So we've got two Adams in the lobby. How's about that? The Irishman. Nothing has dove at me. So no nosing required at the minute. Perhaps that Swedish guy, yeah. I think we will have a small nosy at the Swedish guy. That wasn't a bad library there now when I seen it at the side. Into the office please, Mr. Swede. Just a 10 libraries, AS 45. No, he'll not have uploaded any of these. Nope, nothing to be had. We'll finish rolling this and we'll get this last one started. Hot favourites are, we really need to look at the cars then as well, won't we? And say the 86, the Toyota, will be good in this. Good on tyres. There's a Megane in. Also, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final event of the evening. Okay, we'll get one going. We'll set that to the side. That'll be a cancellation joint or a congratulation joint, depending on how this one goes. I'll quick check, make sure we're sitting how we want to sit. Tick in. Good luck, gentlemen. All in. And we've got a full room. There is a full room for the final one of the evening. How many would be allowed out of the pit lane that set a qualifying lap that day. James. James, do you watch my stream and wait until I hit that button and then ask me these questions? That's sorry, mate. Again, how long ago did you say that? 4 minutes ago. By God! And then he said a minute. James, you've got me feeling. I don't know how many times you've had me feeling guilty, sir. I've got everybody in though. The guilt just never stops. Apologies. Right, I need to get my headphones on because I can't hear nothing. Well, will I get his on still? No? Yep. What are we doing? Think a wee bit. I should just drive and try and get a lap. What do we fancy, gentlemen? We didn't try. A lap with a bit of slipstream. Would that be handy, maybe? Or perhaps a lap without slipstream. Whatever. We said we want to get round 150. Out of the pits by 1:50. So let's do this. Minute 50 to get round, and we said it took 8 to 10 seconds for a pit stop, so it should be out. In time, hopefully. Soft tires, please, gentlemen. Tell a fuel man to sit down. Go on, mate, come on, get away from my car. Running out towards me with a big tank of fuel. Who do you think you are? Right, we'll go all to the rear to watch the tyres on the out lap. 2 minutes to cruise around and watch the tyres. Surely that'll be possible to do. Right. And we started there with 20 odd seconds left. Top 5, baby, top 5. Great job, Scottie. Top 5. I'm in the room. James is in the room. James is in the room. James, see if this takes me another 20 minutes. If I ask everybody, James didn't get started in this one sooner, and you don't mean you're in this race. With people like people on the stream want to exit out for James. I do. I don't want to do that shit and then spend 15 minutes trying to persuade the rest of yous and then having to kick 6 yous. Would there be a chance of a restart? What do you think, gentlemen? Are we going to go for it? Is anybody? What about Adam? Would Adam like to be the first gentleman to go? Adam's in the lead. If Adam quits out, surely I'll follow Adam straight away. If we see one of these guys ahead of us, I'll give that YouTube stream a wee second to catch up. Go on, someone man up. I know, it's fucking annoying. How much would we love Mr. James in this room, but oh, James. We're all wanting it. We're all wanting it, sir. No one's going. We need to start focusing on what we're doing. Come on, drive around the outside and they go, what are we doing with these tires? Through the rear. Oh, straight away the back end went to step out on us. No, ERT says no, he didn't want to go. He wanted to keep her lit. James, sorry, sir. We'll be back on tomorrow, James, for sure. Nico, if you want it, sir, you let me see your nose. You show me your nose, we lift off for you. Go on, Nico, take it, we're short shifting. Again. Need to remember. Yeah, but we just need to get used to driving it like this with half brakes. They all said it was a one-stopper for sure, although I thought earlier maybe starting on the mediums you might have been able to do a no-stopper. I can't believe. Oh God! I hate driving. Feeling like this here with guilt and all. Maybe you start the race accidentally without someone. Yeah. My head's already. What do you like, James? Bloody do this on me all the time. And keep my head going. I'm trying about now. My head's not even in this one. From the start, we've thought it out. Oh, I feel out of that totally. Yeah, we're gone. We're already. Our head wasn't in it. As soon as we don't like feeling guilty, so we don't. It doesn't work for us. That's why we sit and spend so much time in the bloody lobby before we press start, and then only for James to come in after we press start. It must be the 4th or 5th time we've had guilty feelings from James not getting in. What have we got? What is Adam? Adam started on mediums. Marco has started on the softs. Nico's on the mediums. Gunman softs. Mr. Sport on the mediums. Yeah, we need to start on the mediums. Let's see how far we can drag them out. We'll run lap 4 there. And our tires were pretty good. We could have done another one. Oh, and Adam spun out. Come on, lads, quit out. That's Adam's race. Ruined as well. If we quit out now quickly, we can get James back in. One day Scottie lobbies would be with top drivers. I hope you're right, James. I do. If we get him, hopefully. We know we love the game. We're absolutely wanting to play the game all the time. Whenever we're able to, because we're having so much fun, and so speed will naturally come to us, just as we're having, because we're enjoying the competitiveness of it, and especially because we're really enjoying these FIAs at the moment. The challenge is there for us, no matter if we reach a level and can't go any further or not. It still means we're always going to be there in real competitive races. He said no word. He's trying to make us all. Yep, I know, James, I agree. James says, no worries, Scottie, you're dead on as fuck. Basically, James says, Scottie, it's not your fault. I blame the rest of them, the likes of VRT and Nico and Mirko and Adam and Gunman and Rod and everyone else in the room. James is basically saying you're scared of him because he usually wins. He's our top lobby guy and you're all happy to have a race without him. We've tried, James, we've tried. Because I win, but it's always to try to make everyone quicker. James, and I know, mate, I'm very happy to have you in the room. Whenever I hang with you and battle with you on tracks that I know, and then I see you in top lobbies racing and battling away, it makes me feel like, yeah, if I am able to stay clean and get steady results and get up into those lobbies where everybody should be clean with no drama. Drama always happens, I suppose it's a race, but with no ridiculous drama that happens in the where we are right now. Hopefully one day we'll be up there, James. We'll have our own. But hopefully we'll not even get there ourselves. Hopefully there's a shitload of guys. I don't know how many of us is. I feel like at my speed, or have more speed than me, and maybe I'm just a bit more consistent. But the likes of Harry, Jake, Rod, Adam, hopefully one day all of us boys will be up there in the first or second split. I do believe in my head that we've all got the speed to do it. It's just a matter of making the right decisions and at the right time on the track. And we'll get there, hopefully. One day Scottie lobbies would be with top drivers, and then they will never win. Just because they are YouTube, they have to do all the winning. James is still hoping to get you off the rage quit out and have a restart. I want to help them, but never mind, I'll be the bad guy. Hi, are people's tyres doing at the moment? Medium tyres on lap 7, halfway through the race. I'm telling you guys, I know stoppers possible here, for sure. Not sure if it'll even be close in time with a one stopper, but it's definitely possible. Looking at the fuel, it's easy to fuel save and not have to add fuel during the race. And I finished races with twice that much tyre wear before. It's just how much time? 10 seconds. You need to be tense. You need to lose less than 10 seconds over the whole race, which we'll find that out hopefully tomorrow. If we have 2 practices tomorrow, we'll start on the mediums, and just in our first practice we'll rip the arse out of how long we can go for, just until it's unbearable, and then we're like, right, and hopefully it will be unbearable, or it'll work 100% and not in the middle, which will make us think, oh, what are we going to do? I'd like to be nice and clear in our head before we start. James still can't believe you're scared. It's past it, James. It's 10 to 11. Even if they were to quit out now, I couldn't even run another one. ERT in on lap 7, right in the middle then. And he's on the north side mediums. No, right, he's on softs. He's meant to softs, so he's making a set of soft tyres last for 7 laps. I don't think I could do that in my car. My front tyres are gone when I'm pushing. We could make them. We feel like we could make them last 5 laps. And that's not good enough. My goodness. Unless we can make a set of medium tyres last 9. Medium tyres will last 9. Alright. Nico on the mediums. Has Nico heard me commentating? Is Nico thinking to himself, you know, Scottie, you're goddamn right. These medium tyres are still feeling badass. I'm going to try and bring this puppy home from here on in. Go on, Nico, go for it. That'll learn me something. Stay out, mate, don't be pitting. See how far you can go on those mediums. Is Nico listening to us, or is he going to pit off into the pit lane? Has YouTube stream even caught up? Or has he figured out on this lap with his tyres? Oh, he looks like he's coming in. He is. Nico feels like his tyres are not lagging. Oh, what's he doing? He's coming in. James has left. He's given up. I don't blame you, James. Tell you what I do blame you for, but I didn't get the last one because of the guilty feelings you placed in my head, and then I thought of nothing except for you. I'm feeling sorry for you. And then by the time it went on for a couple of laps, I'd already lost. Even if I had kept on going, finished the time, my brain wouldn't have had a clue how much time I'd lost. I'm feeling sorry for you. Hopefully we will see you on tomorrow, but James, before the race for a practice, and if not, best of luck as always. Even after the pit stop, Nico's back out in second. Keep an eye on it. Any other battles on the track? What's happened to Adam? After that spin, he's made his way up to fourth. He's still got a bottle of bubbly in front of him. But his overall time, surely his brain will have to be thinking, I could be 10-15 seconds faster than this. Without, and that's only the one mistake that we've seen him having. He came to a stop. A lot of time lost. So Adam's brain should be thinking, right, we could be minimum of 10-15 seconds faster than what we are already. And he's only maybe 10 seconds, maybe didn't lose as much as we thought. He's only 7 seconds off the lead. Nico closing the gap. Let's get ourselves a smoke. Where is the place to be in this one? He's not close enough yet. Here's the place to be. On board Adam. As he's going to get a cut back here. For sure. There we go. Bottle of bubbly. In the hands. Non-alcoholic, of course. But I feel sorry for Mr. ERT when Adam opens that bottle of bubbly. It is the most highly pressurised bottle of bubbly. And if Adam does his job correctly, as third place and second place should do, you blind that winner, and there's not a goddamn thing he can do about it. You know what I mean? It's like you get the squirt right in his eye, right in his face, and as powerful as you can, go as close to that eyeball as you can, and that man has to stand there and smile as if he's happy that he's almost blinded, and he's in agony, he's in pain, his eyes are stinging, and second and third place are loving it. That's your reward. James's total time is 24 flat. We did think earlier, whenever we seen the guys finishing in the first one, they were in the 24 somethings, and we didn't know who it was, so we weren't too sure just exactly how fast they were. But we knew ERT was there, and we know he's on the pace for sure. If we didn't, we certainly do now. He's at the top of the friends list. 250 points in his last round, or tonight there, I think, in the Nations. It's a pleasure having you on the list and in the lobby, as well as the likes of James. Hopefully keep on picking you up here, there and everywhere. A wee fast one here and there, and even a wee slow one. Well, like a wee slow ones too, as long as you're not agents. Is anything going to go down? What's the tires like? What are the leaders? Oh, here, Nico. Oh, Nico, you're my hot favourite. Hot favourite for the win now. We've just had a look at the tyres. You can see the difference in their tyres. Nico's tyres looking like they're much better at the moment. He's coming for it. 3 to go. Can Mr. ART hold him off? Let's stay outside. Adam seems to be all on his own with that battle of bubbly. He is. Adam's all on his own there in the background. I'll keep an eye on the leaders. Nico, I never see you doing FIAs. I think I remember you telling me you were too busy for FIAs, but yeah, I'd love to see you in FIAs. I can't even remember what level you're at, but you've definitely a lot of speed there. The move is about to go down. Here we go. On board. Can ART, he's going to have to drive. Perfect for the next few laps. Oh, Nico doesn't even care about an overall time here, ladies and gentlemen. Nico wants to win on the track. He's trying to get rid of that penalty so he can get the win. On paper, on record. So that will perhaps give Mr. ART the want. If Nico had went for it harder, I think Mr. ART was giving that up. But right now there's only 2 laps to go. Now you fight for it. I think you fight for it. Unless Mr. ART really wants an overall time rather than the win, it's now time to fight. Nico's gonna have his work cut out, and he wants to fight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He goes defensive, and Nico's still thinking of the overall win, trying to get rid of that penalty. How's Adam? Is Adam catching him? Oh, Adam's got a bit of a penalty of his own. Oh my goodness, there's a tail ender coming up, folks. Let's jump outside and see how they handle this tail ender. Is it going to ghost out, or have we got it left on? I do believe we usually leave it on, although it's an FIA practice, so it's not on. We take it out in an FIA practice, so he should ghost here. Even if he's an idiot, he's ghosting. Even if it was an idiot, not that you are, sir. You've done nothing wrong yet, but if you were, hopefully he's not going to be able to affect what goes on. Oh my goodness, we should have been on a monitor back there. Nico still. Who's the favourite? Who's the favourite? Nico on board. Let's go. Has he got the job done? Has he got the job done? He has. There's going to have to be a retaliation pass now, or on the straight on the way into the first corner, because Nico's tyres is better. He's got more pace. Let's go behind him. Can he hang with him around this corner? And Nico is actually very lucky now. He's now got the tail ender to protect him. That's going to save him in this one. There may have been a small chance for ART to get a retaliation pass, but not now. I think that's her done and dusted. Nico's going to just drive away now, perhaps. The tyres are too good. He's still going defensive. He's a wee bit nervous. No need for him to go defensive there. ART that far back. Well, it just shows you Nico's still a bit of nerves there. And again, he's got lucky again. He's going to get a bit of slipstream just around on this here straight part, just when he needs it for protection. See that big volcano in the background? That's the first I've seen that. Look at that. That's a volcano there, isn't it? Looks like a volcano. A snow-covered volcano. My goodness. Beautiful scenery in the background of this one. There's a blue flag out there. The marshal's waving the blue flag for this tail ender. Do they not see that he's ghosted? He can't affect the race. He's quit out, in fact, just in case he did affect the race. That's how much of a gentleman that guy was. Well done, lad. You didn't even need to do that. You were ghosted out, mate. You couldn't affect anything. Nothing could go wrong there that would be your fault. Nico brings it home. Let's go aboard, Nico, and jump outside. Has he learnt from the last time that the fans want to see a handbrake turn at the finish line. Is Nico going to give them anything at all? Let's see. We're going to find out now. He's coming, he's flashing his lights. Surely there's more than a headlight flash. He does. There we go, folks. He says, people, oh, and another one. My goodness. How many handbrake turns can we get here at the finish line? What about Mr. Merkel? Oh, Adam doesn't do one. Adam must have wanted a wee duke at an overall time. 4th place. What about a handbrake turn from 4th place? The crowd, at least 6 or 7 people guaranteed to go home today with pieces of race car. Is there any more pieces of race car to be left at the finish line? No, he's getting the pit lane, is he? No, he's not. No, he's just scared of his boss, the team manager. What about Mr. Gunman? Surely Mr. Gunman. No, Mr. Gunman's also been given a warning. Rod coming home, flashing the lights, but no handbrake turn to a fan. Mr. Sport. No, still none. My goodness, what has happened? Dat Bags. We're going to keep an eye on Dat Bags, because there's no way Dat Bags is going to let the side down. If he manages to make it to the finish line, will it allow him to make it to the finish line? We'll get a handbrake turn. Come on, get that handbrake going. There he comes. Is he wiggling it? Surely. No, he doesn't. My goodness, what a disappointment. A couple. 1st and 2nd. Well done, 1st and 2nd. Hello, Happy. Haven't seen you, mate. How's you? That's MT Fuji and Mount Fuji in the background. Mount Fuji. Is Mount Fuji a volcano, or is it a mountain? Is it? Yeah. Sorry if I'm coming across very dumb. But yeah, is it? It looked like a volcano, a snow-covered volcano. Is it just a mountain that's called Mount Fuji? Or is it, in fact, an active volcano, or what do you call it when they're not active? A dormant volcano? Yeah, it's a volcano. See? Well, we're smart enough to know it looked like a volcano anyway, Happy, even though we were fucking stupid. Not knowing where it was. Or not knowing what it was. Right. Thanks for practice today, gents. Till next time. We'll leave that floating there. Thank you very much, anyone who jumped in through the day. It's sleeping. It's a sleeping giant. It's one of these ones that could cause the end of the world if it wakes up. Eh? Is it like that big one in America? I love all that shit too. I watch that shit all the time. Yellowstone. We're all bait if that blows, aren't we? Sponge said a dead or a sleeping volcano. Sponge, I would disagree with you there. I think it's a dormant one. In fact, I watch shit like that. It's definitely dormant. It's a dormant volcano. But well done. It's the thought that counts. You came up with 2 alternatives there, trying to think of the right one. But I think I'm definitely correct. It's classed as dormant. Hence the name of this circuit. Happy's rubbing it in. Happy's making me feel even stupider than what I already know I am. Thank you, Happy. Tom's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Gentlemen, any of you who has joined me throughout the day, absolute pleasure as always. Thank you ever so much. And we'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll definitely be on for 3 o'clock. We'll hopefully try and be able to get on for 2 o'clock. Get another couple of practices, and we'll see. I'm not confident on this track at all, but you never know, we could be lucky. Maybe the Hyundai is a good car for this track or something, we're not sure. Fuji is an icon. ERT, done all the races today. Well done, sir. Thank you, mate, for hopping in the stream. It's a pleasure having you. It's an active volcano. It's not that active, well, Tom. It's covered in snow. So if it is active, it's maybe only doing a wee fart, and then again just a wee a wee silent one. It's certainly not erupting like diarrhea, or there'd be no snow. Hopefully I'll join you before tomorrow's FIA. Yes, not a problem, Hobby. Look forward to it, mate. It was a lot of fun. See you guys next time. It was indeed, Nico, as always. We'll go to the Badass Library and sit here and end the stream here. A wee bit of advertising. And a big thank you. And Tom will try. And Tom, if I don't get in contact with you over the next couple of days, don't be worrying, sir. I'll be writing you a wee message 100% within the next week or two to have a wee yarn with you. Tom, you did, you missed it. We're too late. 11:05. We're getting too old. As you said earlier, it's our age. We can't do these all-nighters now up playing with. Most of my friends on the motocross game were Americans, because we were up late a whole lot, and a job that we had us on different hours and stuff like that. So yeah, we're not able to do that shit no more. The body doesn't let us do that. It gets to a certain time of day and then just says, right, that's it, and then we'll go to bed and we'll lie there feeling totally no energy, and the eyes stay open and the brain ticks over, and the sleep doesn't kick in very good for us at all. A few hours here and there. A sleeping stratovolcano Sponge has been Sponge has been upset because as soon as he has typed those two alternatives, he said a sleeping volcano. I have heard of sleeping too, you were right. I've heard of a sleeping volcano, and then he gave another one. But then once I've said dormant, he's realised he fucking Scottie's right. It was dormant was the word I was looking for. But now he has googled something. He's went on that telephone of his and he's googled something, and he's trying to impress us. Now he's came back with a sleeping stratovolcano. He wants me to ask, what is that shit? I'm not sure. Yellowstone is a super volcano, I know that. I've never heard of that there. Stratovolcano, a strato, is that one that it's a big one, but you could straddle it with maybe a big stone and save the earth if you straddled the stone just on top of it. Next time we have Spawn the Rain outbreak from Labs. It's so much fun. Yes, you done well, Nico. It's not sleeping. It is an active strato. What is a strato? What's the difference then? Tom has called it strato as well. Is that like a really... It doesn't have any lava? Maybe it's a lot of fine dust or something that it kicks up? What's the difference in... Yeah, learn me something. I love learning shit. What is a stratovolcano rather than a super volcano? Yellowstone is a super volcano. Very nice library, by the way. Adam says thank you. All thanks to Mr. Tom. He's been making me all sorts of these for a while now. According to see, he did. He went on Wikipedia. Last time it started was in 1707. Oh, it's due. It's due an eruption then. Because it's very high. That's why it's covered in snow in. But Wikipedia always tells the truth. Many layers of hardened rock. Stratus. Tom, it wouldn't surprise me if Tom just automatically did know that shit, but there was a slight delay there, depending on how far YouTube was behind. Tom might have genuinely knew that, or might have had a wee Google. But yeah, so stratus means many layers of hardened rock. There we go. Just something new learned. Oh, here, dat bags. Well, yous are all on Google. So yous are googling all sorts of shit. A cosmatos volcano, a sluggish volcano, an inert volcano, a latent volcano. And then Tom throws in, I don't need a wiki. Brilliant. Listen, gentlemen, I should be on tomorrow, hopefully at around 2 o'clock, but definitely before 3 o'clock. Thank you very much, as usual. Anyone who's jumped on, anyone new or anything, if you catch the stream, feel free to add me on the PlayStation. We're looking friends to play with and practice with and get better with, and try and get our speed up slowly but surely. And that bag is still on the on the Google with more. A hibernating volcano. That's a volcano that is thought to itself, no, I've had enough, that's too cold out there for a while, I'm gonna have a rest. And a procrastinating, you're trying to get words that I can't say. Procrastinating volcano. I think I've handled all these words pretty damn good at the moment. Now, I knew that one. A scurry arse volcano. I knew that one. That sounds like something I might have heard before. A scurry arse something. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I'll be on tomorrow. Have fun the rest of the evening. I'll catch you next time. Pleasure as always.